Hey, hey, people out there in the world. This is Hamster Gaming, as you can see above here. I want to actually share something with you that I think you're gonna love, especially those of you that play Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, for those that play Grand Theft Auto 5, this is absolutely unbelievably hilarious. The reason for this is, that there are several different things that happened. There are several different things that went on. Several different scenarios that actually happened in what I'm about to tell you and everything. This is absolutely legit. I did not think it was actually going to be to work out like this, but apparently Rockstar didn't like my methods of blocking their stuff, and so a lot of we're trained to believe that all incoming traffic is necessary. Not only is all incoming traffic necessary, but we are also trained to believe that you can't play an online game without incoming traffic. Well, let me show you a little something interesting here, and I want to prove this to you because this is absolutely hilarious. I'm also going to show you my text messaging with one of my friends and whatnot that when this all went down, and literally this just happened, just moments ago, because I was literally playing with my friend Summer on BlueStacks, and this is hilarious, folks. So if you're a Grand Theft Auto 5 player, if you want to find a way around a anti cheat so it doesn't scan your memory, not saying that you should be cheating because I don't, but if you want to find a way around it, well, get out of your mind that you don't need to have all traffic, both incoming and outgoing, going. And I'm going to sit here and prove it to you. Okay, I'm going to sit here and prove it to you. In fact, I'm going to get my friend Summer in Discord with me right now, so we can actually so you can actually you know uh, hear this. So, or not hear this, but you can see this and see that I'm actually connecting with him. That way you guys know that this is not actually some fake. This is live doing. I mean, we're talking about stuff that we are trained to believe that is not exactly the truth. So, first off, we're going to go to my right monitor because my right monitor literally has. Oh, I don't have this particular setup
What's up?
made for that. Oh well, we will do this literally the other way. Okay, here we go. That's the correct monitor for now, anyways. So, as you can see by this scenario, I literally said to him literally at 12:06 p.m. I know you can't see it, but I'm Central Standard Time. Here, let me actually move my little Aura, proud owner of Aura, so you can actually compare the time frame and the timestamp. Want to make sure everything is so legit because apparently I've had to prove crap lately because people don't want to believe me. So, the fact that we have to resort to petty proving is ridiculous. Just saying. Oh, well,
Hello.
duh. I forgot that I actually have it right there in front of you at the top center of my screen. So, utilize it. That's exactly the kind of reason why I do this. So as you can see by this, I literally had this happen at 12:06 in this error. It says it's a DCP watchdog violation. Okay, watchdog violation. And so I was telling him, he said, oof. He said, I was asking, like, what the hell is watchdog violation? I've never seen this because I haven't. As a tech guy, I've never seen it. So he says, built into the hardware, what would cause it? He said, maybe the computer got too hot. And then, shut down if, he said, my computer doesn't get too hot, and if it does, it shuts down. And then I find this on Microsoft Answers website. And it literally says, talk about kernel isolation. Well, people, I don't use standard Windows 11 anyways. I use what is called Atlas OS. Those of you that don't know what Atlas OS is, Atlas OS is a modification of Windows designed for gamers. Made for Windows 10 and Windows 11. Literally says, F Windows, upgrade to Atlas. And each computer is going to have varying statistics, so, very, very, very trustworthy, very, very good. If you're a gamer, I highly recommend getting this. Highly recommend it. It will save you a bunch of time, space, and so much hassle. There's also a nice little tool called Chris Titus tool that you can use. Those of you that don't know advanced power users, I recommend not using it. And have somebody like me who owns a computer business, Hamster's PC Repair, and to literally do it for you. With that being said, though, it's a simple fact of, with Atlas OS, this is already disabled. Like, Atlas OS disables this on purpose. So that way there's no issues with games. That's the reason why it says it's designed for gamers. So the fact that this is already disabled by default when you have Atlas installed, I also have a different software. I call it NetLimiter. I buy a subscription for NetLimiter. It is a good little tool, little good software. In fact, I have some stuff I got to do here. Block incoming. Boom. Put that to the hidden. Block incoming. Boom. For Discord. Now, you probably saw that. Discord. Block all incoming. You're thinking, he's not going to be able to connect to voice chat. He's not going to be able to talk. Whatever. Well, newsflash. I'm already connected. Hey, Summer, what's going on?
You asked me to get back on VC. What's up?
1 second. I rebooted the computer after that blue screen, so I got to change my sound system here.
Also, you are hella loud.
Well, it won't be now. I should be fixed. So. At any rate, though, it should be fixed now. Hopefully.
All right.
I don't know. Anyways, doing a video proving some stuff to some people. I just wanted to show people that I had blocked all incoming traffic to Discord and literally was still able to talk to you. You were still able to hear me. There was no lag, etc., etc., and I was still able to use Discord with all blocked incoming traffic. I'm also going to be proving how I can launch the game and literally go into online mode and join your session and still not have an issue connecting to you in online mode, because people are going to probably say, well, that's Discord. That's probably just their coding. Well, we're going to do it with Grand Theft Auto 5 too, since this video literally is Grand Theft Auto 5 based. Figured I'd do that before I go get my haircut and medication for sleeping and whatnot. So anyways, as you can see, I am definitely 100% connected to voice chat.
My brother brought me his laptop and wanted me to change out the heat pipes on it, so I don't know how much time I've got left.
Oh, no worries. If I don't see you by the time I get back, you're good. So it'll be fine. So as you can see,
Well, I don't know how long it will take me to change them out. Could be 30 minutes, could be an hour. Depends on how stubborn the screws are.
gotcha. So as you can see, we'll go back here. We'll go to normal capacity. Block all incoming 1 through 6, and on the I want to show you these filters that I made for this.
Done today, it should be all right.
So this filter that I set is a pure connection filter. Blocks incoming, allows out. Uses the maximum amount of my internet capacity available that I pay for with a critical priority. Same settings for 2, but it's filter by process. Same settings by 3, filter per application. Same settings per 4. But this time, as you can see, instead of the type being filter, it's type zone, which also has pure connection, pure process, and pure application. I've done it like this on purpose because
when you've got a computer that runs for like 10 minutes and then shuts off, and is noticeably warm, first thought is, it's overheating, right?
Not necessarily.
It's a laptop.
Okay, it's a laptop, yeah, probably, then in that case.
Of course, it doesn't help matters that, it is summertime.
Right, not enough ventilation can cause an issue.
Well, we don't have an air conditioner. So, it's pretty warm in the house to begin with.
Right. All right. As you can see, I'm having a conversation while doing this video. This is live.
So he
this
ordered
video
a new
recording,
set
this
of
is live.
heat pipes off of eBay. I'm hoping there is a new fan in there too. And I hope it fixes the problem.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, I still got a haircut and everything to do, but I want to finish this video. So it's actually pretty cool because you being in voice chat with me, with showing that I have blocked all incoming traffic to Discord on NetLimiter. While you talking to me listening to you, me interacting with my video and showing that stuff to them, it's amazing. Like, this is beyond hilarious. So I hope you don't mind because it's just hilarious that I got a watchdog issue for nothing other than doing whatever, just being myself and being a gamer. Doing nothing wrong whatsoever.
Well, there's parts of the computer and there's something
Right, but according to Microsoft,
awry, well, then you get a watchdog violation.
Yeah, but according, well, it's not serious. But the thing is, on this thing, even though it's not serious, it clearly is a kernel isolation problem, and because Atlas OS disables. Why am I talking?
I hate that they use the word violation because it's not. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just something in the machine screwed up.
Right, but
they're usually very transient. And it's just.
But
you may not ever see that message again.
But that's the thing. This is literally there. I've looked at 3 different Microsoft Answers posts. All 3 of them had this thing. I looked at a 4th one, and it kind of had the same thing that you had about it being whatever it was that you posted. So there's out of 4 posts, 3 of them said it was literally the anti-cheat in a game scanning the memory of your device. So it seems to be a very common thing with anti-cheat software for games.
Yeah, and then it could be if you have any devices that use a Realtek chip, which a lot of consumer devices use Realtek chips.
I also have a Realtek chip with my sound driver, but I also use a customized driver that is based on Realtek, but is far more updated than the Realtek sound driver as well. So it's basically new age Realtek that Microsoft and Realtek technically doesn't support because it's custom sound drivers.
Well, there's the driver provided by the chip manufacturer, in this case Realtek.
Hasn't been updated since 2013 or 2017, one of the two.
Yeah. And then there's the driver provided by the board manufacturer. Whoever made the sound card itself. It may show up as a Realtek sound card, but I guarantee you they didn't make it. They just made the chip that runs it.
Fair enough. At any rate, it's hilarious that because we know you and I both know that Rockstar has anti-cheat, and with everything that's going on in the back end with the mods on the mod menus on the back end on the public online version, it would make sense that they would also be monitoring the online friends only sessions that you and I play in, since there is nobody else in it but you and I, or just me, or just you.
Yeah, and the reason for playing the friends only sessions is griefers. I
Yeah,
got tired
I
of
know.
trying to get anything done in a public lobby, and so and so killed you. So and so killed you. It's like, leave me alone, assholes.
And they don't even do it in front of you. What they do is they kill you with the mod menu from literally across the map. It's so stupid.
And poor Candy, she logged in and within 30 seconds had been killed 10 times.
Right. The mod menus are ridiculous on the public online. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. That's the reason why I quit Grand Theft Auto and I came back recently to play with you as well as myself is because they've made these updates where you can actually have a friends only session now.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been tempted to do the invite only sessions. That way, only people that I specifically invite can join me.
Well, I see. I don't have to worry about that particularly because I don't have very many friends on Grand Theft Auto 5. So I just leave it open and go to friends only. But yes, they also have invite only session too. Away from the griefers, and it's just you and the NPCs or your friends that you trust and NPCs.
There is a gang attack that I'm doing. I saw you come online.
Yes, so like I said, I'm basically going online and I'm entering story mode now because I have it set up to auto log into story mode, and then I'm going to literally go into the public or not the public, the friends only session like I always do, and then I'm going to join you. That way, this video can have it all. This video can literally be shown where you can actually get on the online session and still be able to play on a server with other people. That way people know, based on the net limiter, that I'm not making this stuff up. That it is, in fact, completely blocked for incoming. I mean, it's hilarious that Rockstar tried to scan my memory for anti-cheats stuff. But I've been wondering how they do it. I've been wondering how they catch cheaters in the act for these mod menus, and it makes sense. What better way to do it than you run an illegal process that scans a computer's memory for said mod menu modifications? I mean, it's a perfect thing because while you are a gamer and you're playing, if you're a legit player like you and I are, then it literally is one of those cases of um, you're doing nothing wrong and nothing's going on. But because I run NetLimiter to block all incoming traffic, not only from Rockstar Games, but I also block it from the Rockstar Games launcher. I also block it from Grand Theft Auto 5 itself. All three services that Rockstar uses, and anything else that is literally underneath said services, like the processes and stuff. That 6-layer system that I gave you for NetLimiter, since I got you a subscription to it too, is literally 100% full block of Grand Theft Auto 5. But the thing is, they didn't scan you; they scanned me, and they did so with their legal processes because their normal way of doing it could not work because I had everything blocked. So, with that being said, though, as soon as they did it, what happens? DCP watchdog violation.
Hello?
So as you can see, guys, well, he's on the phone. Grand Theft Auto 5, completely blocked incoming. I'm literally in story mode right now. And if we go down to here, you'll see that Rockstar also block incoming. Rockstar Games Launcher, block incoming with all 6 filters. We're 100% blocked to the extreme for Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto 5. And you're thinking, oh, he's not going to be able to play online. You'd be wrong. So I'm going to go to friends closed session because that's what I like to go to first.
Now your mic's muted.
The mic is muted literally at the same time as sitting next to the toggle mute button is next to my push to talk, and that's the reason why I like open mic, because I accidentally press that a lot. Trust me, if I have anything going on and I'm not wearing my headset and somebody's got irritation with the sound coming through my mic, all I gotta do is press that literal button and just mute my mic, just out of respect, you know?
Yeah. And, sadly, you are among the minority that will do that out of respect,
True.
And that's why I have my server set to require push to talk. Because I got tired of hearing all the little background noises. It's like, I respect people's choice to. I just don't want it on my.
You kidding? I understand it. There was one time I was in a different Discord. I don't remember what it was. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. And there was this guy that was talking, and his girlfriend came over. Well, guess what he forgot to do while they were in the bed?
Oh, shit.
Yeah! Yeah! And every, not just me, but every other person in that voice chat, which is about 15 other people, heard what was going on. We had to get a moderator to get in there to hear it and move him out of the channel to the AFK channel.
Oh.
Talk about an open mic scenario that none of us actually wanted.
Well, look at it this way. You guys got a...
All it takes is one quick call to more schedule. is fully insured with us.
Why the hell is the insurance company calling me?
Mutual insurance is sold at participating
They're
garages.
probably doing their normal advertisement to let you know that you can actually reclaim your vehicle. And you basically call them to reclaim your vehicle.
Anyway, yeah, that incident on there was like, oh, free audio porn.
Hey, trust me, we did not want it. We did not.
Oh,
That was one of those times push to talk would have been nice.
yeah. Well, especially when you're streaming, it's a good idea to have it set where people have to use push to talk, because otherwise you get all the little background crap on your stream.
Right. I'm coming towards you. I'm coming towards.
I am occasionally a streamer.
I am too, but as far as I know, nobody was streaming that day. We were just in the voice chat trying to have some fun.
In the channel.
Dang it! I muted the mic again. All right. Yeah. So it was just bad. Anyways, I'm coming to pick you up. To finish this video, I want people to see that that I am playing in the same server. I have the player list so they can actually see it, but they're probably going to say, "Oh, well, there's probably desyncing. Your guys aren't technically playing on the same level, the same way. It just desyncs with the online server," and I'm going to prove that I'm going to basically, without a shadow of doubt, prove that this video, the net limiter, does not actually affect server crap in any which way. I mean, somebody somewhere is going to try to prove and debunk this somehow. But if I, release most of all worries, then there is nothing that can happen. And you just died.
Yeah, I was fighting the cops.
Why were you fighting the cops? What did you do?
Because it was fun.
Okay. So here you go. Pick up for summer.
Yeah. Let me put my car away here. Page. Return to storage.
And I'm just, where do you want to go? I'm going to drop you off at wherever you want to go.
Well, the bunker's the only thing that we haven't really finished.
Well, what time is it? It is 12:53. Okay, well, I have until 2. We can do at least one more run of bunker, and then I have to get my haircut going and done. But I'll leave the recording running long enough for that particular mission, just so people can't try to debunk that there's going to be any issues. I mean, if there's enough gameplay that proves there is no desyncing or anything, then nobody can argue with anything. And I'm going the wrong way.
We've had some desync issues in the past, but that's all been solved, so...
Yes. Once I got you a copy of NetLimiter subscription, it pretty much solved the desyncing issues. It was great. But then again, the desyncing was necessarily not desyncing. It was more or less your internet was not keeping up. Now your network is actually network adapter is using your entire bandwidth instead of what it usually does. And I forgot to press the stupid mic. Now, it wasn't necessarily the fact that we were desyncing. It was your network card just wasn't keeping up with the amount of bandwidth that your internet provider gives you. Now that NetLimiter has opened up the capabilities to use your full internet, it works a whole lot better.
Yeah, I'll have to do some download tests later just to double check everything. Um,
Why are you noticing something different?
well, on a good day, I get roughly 250 to 270 meg down, and we're paying for 300. So I figured a big
Well,
part of that is the overhead, Windows overhead in the network drivers.
probably, but at the same time, I pay for 1 gig and internet from Spectrum, and I only hit about roughly maybe 800, 850 whenever I did not have NetLimiter installed. And now I ping at speed tests with 900 to 950 megs with NetLimiter installed. I increased my internet speed by 100 megs just by using the NetLimiter speed increase stuff to make sure the network adapter. So with NetLimiter, I've basically taken away Windows overhead.
Yeah. When I built this machine and saw the onboard NIC has 1 gigabit, I'm like, well, shit. I need to upgrade the rest of the network gear anyway. So
Well, word to the wise. Just because it says it's 1 gig does not mean it is. I had a motherboard that said it was 1 gig, and come to find out, it only supported really 500 megabytes. And I looked at the box because I still had the box and everything, and I did test after test. I had technician after technician out here looking at it, and it just kept on saying 500 megs, and just was not hitting anywhere close to what it should for 1 gig. And come to find out, even though the box and the company said it was a 1 gig motherboard, clearly by the box, guess what? It wasn't. Bought a new motherboard that actually said 1 gig that was about 2 or 3 years newer than the one I had bought originally a year before, and because I was spending about probably 500 megs for about 2 or 3 years before all that time, and I just upgraded to 1 gig because I had the money to finally do so, and bloody motherboard, even though said it could support 1 gig, was not running 1 gig. Not even with the NetLimiter software would it get to 1 gig. It sucked.
well, transfers over the network. Um, here local. I've seen 800 plus. So
So if you're running on cable, that's about standard. If you're not using NetLimiter to utilize your max network capacity for your network card. Even the technicians at Spectrum told me, well, you're only going to get about 800 to 850. And I said, you watch me. I'll find a way to get more juice out of my internet. And by golly, I did.
yeah,
You're going to have to add me to the party. And I think you just came into my bunker with me instead of we go into yours.
yeah, we just entered yours.
Hey, free repair for my car. So don't get out. Let's drive out. Gotta get that free repair. Just saying. Alright, add me to the party. And then we'll do this one last mission. And then I got to get my hair cut and my sleeping medication. And the best part is, I'll even get comfortable. Ooh. Assuming that I don't fall out of my chair by going backwards.
All right, now I gotta go in here. Pick up the next 3 supplies. And hope we have better luck with this one.
Yeah, we kind of got SOL'd on the last two, that's for sure.
Clothing unlock. 4 new items. Okay.
So as you guys can see, I clearly have it all blocked. Every ounce of Rockstar blocked. All the
I love how they give you
processes
these.
blocked.
Oh, it's an unlock, but you still have to pay in-game cash for the item.
Right. So as you can see, all the processes blocked under this hard thing, under these block filters, and nothing. And because they couldn't scan my computer the normal way, they decided to do it in legal process way, which completely shut down my computer and literally caused a blue
The
screen
unlock is
calling
just,
it a
now
dog
you're allowed
watch
to buy that
violation.
item.
It was hilarious.
Oh, not this one again.
And achieve something.
I forget which one this one is. Which one is this one?
Seizure of that
Chase down the plane.
The one thing
Oh, crap. Okay. We do this a different way then this time. If memory serves, you actually have, on the Apache that we're going to get for this, you actually have controls to shoot that weapon that's on that Apache. So,
Yep.
So what we're going to do is, once we get to the plane to hack it, we're going to have to go to extreme measures to quickly take out the opposing force.
Yeah. Take out the enemy helicopters as soon as we get within range.
Right, but then also at the same time, instead of doing the hack from below the plane, where there's a turret, do it from above the plane, closer to the plane. That way, we don't have to worry about the turret on the bottom of the plane shooting us.
Oh, is that what killed us last time?
It was either that or the helicopters shooting at us, one of the two. Either which way, we both got one shot.
Our dog is doing his parrot puppy impression, sitting up on her shoulder.
Very nice. Woo! And then sometimes when I'm at full speed like that, full maximum speed, just even a slight turn of the steering wheel can spin me out.
Yeah, that's what I was complaining about on the Dominator earlier. Oh, you want to turn? Here, we'll spin you 360.
Yeah, but the Dominator, that's the one that has the armor on it, the black armor vehicle with the muscle engine sticking out of the front.
It is once you do the complete upgrade at Benny's. Yeah. But when you first get it, it's just the stock car.
Oh, well, then you don't have the one that I got for free from the Criminal Enterprise pack yet. It might be that might be called the Duke of Death or something like that. Then is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of Duke of Death, and I have that one too. But no, the Dominator is that white car I was driving earlier with the blue stripe.
Gotcha.
I guess I need to look up the timers and shit.
I did it again. And this is not one I can actually get unstuck from.
You sell a car to the Los Santos Customs, and then you go to sell them another one, and it's like, oh, we don't need any more right now.
Right. I think if I remember correctly, the time frame on that is you can only sell one car an hour.
Now, speaking of an hour, my free spin at the casino should be up by the time we finish this.
Very nice.
I gotta remember to do that. That one car that I was telling you about, I don't know if I showed it.
Free to go and hard. The
I'll have to
computer
pull it
system
up
here should have their current flight plans. We need to be able to
another
track this
time.
plane while it's in our airspace.
But it's similar. And maybe it's just the base model of this one. I don't know.
Okay, same rules. There's gonna be people on top of buildings and on top of stuff while on the ground. We go in, kill things, blow up vehicles, and then also when we start accessing the terminal, 2 people come and try to kill us.
Love your ride, hon.
One sniper down.
Yeah, I got the one to our right.
Yeah, there was one hiding in the shadows to the left. I got him.
Are we taking this to the next level?
Now, did somebody call a grenade inside of a building blowing up vehicles?
I bought some Molotovs from the gun van a while ago.
Big fucking pussy! Kill, kill, kill! Man down! I'm changing clips! Fuck you! You messed with your wrong man! Fucking pussy! Reloading! Get your head down!
Boom! Got the door this time?
And I've got the IAA's hacking software.
We're clear.
Almost there.
Okay, let's see if we actually can make this happen better than last time.
Yeah.
Boom. I was not messing around this time.
Yeah. Yeah, between getting one-shotted and then running out of time. The last time we attempted this, we failed.
Where am I at? Okay, we need to get over there. Okay, we do this that way then. Alright. Because we do have a speedy guard, this is the only time you can actually do this. Get away with it.
What are you doing?
Just watch.
Oh.
Yep, I basically took a shortcut. That's another thing. When I don't want it to pop a wheelie like that and jump, it does. Oh my gosh. Get my gun out.
I hear sirens.
Yeah, probably just a fire truck, since things are aflame. I don't know if you can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said about the fire truck?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure because I sometimes accidentally hit that mute mic button, you know?
Yeah. The mute for mine is actually on my headset. There's a button on the ear cup I can hit. It's the mic.
Yeah, I have one too, but I use a different mic.
No, all in all, I've been pretty happy with this.
Woo!
I can't target them if they're not in front of us.
Okay, I'm hacking. You just gotta survive.
I can't shoot the choppers because they're not in the range. And there's one behind us. And one above us.
Perfect. We've got what we need here. And now for
Woo!
what we need. A truck full of seized assets, ready to take back to your bunker and turn into whatever the hell you want. I do love
Get our
win-win
nose pointed up
scenarios.
the enemy and I can shoot them.
Basically, don't need to now. We just need to find a good spot near the supplies to land. And then we can take them out normally. Have your homing missiles ready.
I can't actually switch those while we're in a vehicle.
Yes, I know.
Good thing I had them pre-prepared.
Woo!
Oh, apparently this thing has a bomb bay or something underneath.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of killed a pilot, and he decided he was gonna literally, apparently the way the vehicle was pointed, it was crashing into the other helicopter we just came out of.
Well, I see the supplies on the map, but I don't see them on the ground.
Well, that's where I'm kind of trying to see if I can go to the top and see if I can get close. Usually it's in a parking lot, so I don't know where it is currently. I have a feeling it's in a parking lot in the back.
He did say a truckload, so what the?
I didn't want to go loop-de-loop around again, so I decided to commit suicide, okay?
That didn't even give me the option to use my parachute. What the hell?
Yep, didn't for me either. I thought I was going to get an option for parachute, but nope.
I guess you have to free fall for a certain distance first.
Got 11 minutes to get this to the bunker. I bet it's down here.
Or they don't allow parachutes inside the city.
Right, there it is. All right, grab a car. I'm
You
heading to the
found
bunker.
Found it, huh?
So I would get the Duke of Death. It's a lot for you. It's probably going to be a lot easier for you to handle.
I have one. But you really want to wait for me to run all the way to the garage to get it?
You don't have to. Just call your mechanic. You don't technically have to go to the garage for anything unless you just really want to do role-playing. Just use your phone. That's the reason why you got a smartphone in a being a thug game. I'm just glad that, we actually completed your supply run this time for a change.
It ain't complete till they're back at the bunker.
Oh, there's nobody following me, so we are good. And based on location of where I'm at, we'll be fine.
All more
But see, having you play the game with me while using NetLimiter for both of us, or just me in general, showing that it is completely that all Rockstar processes are completely blocked. It's gonna validate my video on how game companies probably, when all else fails, they use an illegal process, and doing so basically crashes your computer. They even told me once, because I emailed them out and asked them, how did you go about, figuring out how people are running mod menus? Because your detection methods are absolute garbage. Have you seen the state of the public servers as of late? And they messaged me back, literally telling me, well, we have our own detection methods that make it impossible for any cheaters to be cheating in the game. I'm like, clearly you haven't played the game. Your anti-cheat system doesn't work. But they wouldn't tell me anything more than that. They just wanted to be a little snooty and say, our anti-cheat system is the way it is, and it's good. It's like, no, it's not. When you started playing with me, you were level 5. Legitly level 5. I quit one night. I go to bed, I think it was, and next time I play, you're 85. And I'm like, bloody heck, you must have got hit with the public RP thing with somebody. So I was like, gosh darn.
65.
Okay, 65. Still, 5 to 65. That just... all it took was a half a fraction of a second for you to be on a public server for somebody to do that to you. And I'm like struggling to legitly get to your level,
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure you'd have the same struggle if somebody didn't dump you with free RP without your permission, so But that's what online public is, and Rockstar doesn't even acknowledge that there's anything wrong. But what clearly is they do have detection methods, but when all else detection methods fail, they do an illegal process to try to detect anything going on in your memory. And because of net limiter, boom, instant shutdown. Blue screen of death, absolute watchdog violation. Because I didn't even know what was going on. My game had froze, Summer. Like, my game legitly froze. I was in my car, you were in the passenger. I had spun out of control on a dirt road, and my game was frozen right there, right where I was about to go sideways off of the road. And it was just frozen. And then blue screen of death,
Well,
watchdog violation.
it's funny because when that happened on my screen, we were sitting on the side of the road, and I saw your character get out of the car and run away.
What?
Yeah, I wish I'd been recording so I could show you. So it was hilarious. I mean, I got the notification that you had left the session, and so it booted me out of your car because you were no longer in the session.
Right, and I have my vehicle set up so that only friends can actually access my car.
Well, after you got disconnected, your car was still sitting there, but it wouldn't let me back in it. Said I didn't have access to it.
But yet my character just gets out of the car and starts running down the street.
Yeah, he got out and ran away. I'm like, what the hell? And then a few seconds later, I hear the Discord chirp saying that you had disconnected from Discord. I'm like, okay.
And then a few seconds later, you get a photo from me with a watchdog violation blue screen. So
Yep. This is the first time I've actually got to ride in the chopper, the executive chopper, and it wasn't just a fast travel.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I gotta go to get a haircut. I gotta also get my medicine, and so I gotta go. I'll be back as soon as I can. If you wouldn't mind staying in voice chat as long as you can, in case Goku shows up, because we could use his help. So
Well, after we get this turned in, I'm gonna have to hop off here and go work on that.
Oh well, it's already turned in. I'm standing in your bunker, literally, and looking at your supplies falling as we speak.
I wonder why it let you go in this time. Last couple of times it wouldn't let you come in, even though you were in the party with me.
Okay, so there's two different ways you can actually access the party. There's, access the bunker. One, you be invited. Two, you can be part of the party, but you got to be driving the vehicle that has the supplies to be able to drive it into the bunker for the person that owns the bunker. Those are the only two legit ways you can go into your friend's bunker without needing proper access. Invitation.
Okay.
Or a third one, I forgot about this. I ride passenger in the vehicle that you are going into your bunker, and I get automatic invitation. So technically, there's three ways to do it easily without sending an invitation, technically.
Huh.
Alright, gotta go. I'll send a message to Goku. Later.
Alright. Later.
Hopefully people will see that this in this video that just because I'm using net limiter and Grand Theft Auto 5, all Rockstar processes are completely blocked by a 6-layer protection filter system. Yeah, it's going to be hard to kind of refute this kind of evidence that you have to be, all incoming traffic, and it's a lie. We are trained to believe that incoming traffic is necessary, and all of it is necessary, and it's truly not. I have proved it countless of times, and now between me and one other person in a friends only session on Grand Theft Auto 5, I now have a video record that I can actually show to people. Boom! I'll even probably send it to Rockstar just because I can, baby.
No, because then they'll find a way to make it where you have to allow their traffic.
You kidding? There's no, as far as I know, there's no legal way that they can do that without breaking a few laws.
I didn't say legal.
Fair enough. At any rate, I'm not doing anything wrong by blocking incoming traffic. So, I'm using a piece of software that I bought a subscription for that legally does what it is supposed to do. And it debunks everything that we are trained to believe about internet traffic. So, it clearly blocks unsolicited illegal process scanning memory scans as well, especially since I have Atlas OS, which already disables the core isolation memory integration. So, all right, later.
They're